Games new to me. Please like and subscribe.
Hey guys, Rob here for Games New to Me. Thank you for joining in on another hopefully stellar video. You guys rock, and I appreciate you spending some time on my channel. Mr. Hidetaka Miyazaki, you are driving me crazy, good sir. So what's going on, and what am I talking about? Hidetaka Miyazaki, the man behind the Dark Souls series of games, gave me a warm feeling a while ago when he told Videogamer.com during E3 2015 that Dark Souls 3 would not be, quote, the final game of the Dark Souls series, even though Bandai Namco described the game, Dark Souls 3, as, quote, the final episode in the series. I was excited, because the man himself clearly stated that there would be a continuation of the Dark Souls story in future games. I mean, the man himself said it, so it must be true, right? I loved the Dark Souls series. If you're not familiar with it, Dark Souls and Demon Souls is a role-playing game with generally fantastic battle mechanics and the type of lore that Hollywood writers could only wish they could dream up. The absolute greatest thing about the Dark Souls series was that every battle had weight to it. Every battle had consequences. Every battle mattered. Those consequences came in the form of limited resources. It even had more to do with the way the game punished you for dying. And you do die a lot in Dark Souls. Make no mistake about that. The punishment for failure has always been a very old school mechanic of sending you back to the beginning of the level checkpoint. In this case, represented by bonfires you'd light to make the new checkpoint. It also served as a place you could fast travel from. Dark Souls was always extremely tough to beat, but it also was extremely fair to the player. And when you defeated a boss, you felt amazing. Your heart pounding in your chest, your brain flooded with endorphins. You just beat a tough boss. And you are experiencing a 100% safe and 100% amazing legal high. The Dark Souls series are a work of video gaming art, and their reputation of being extremely difficult just grew their mystique even more. The difficulty being seen as a rite of passage to being, quote, a real gamer. This brings us to today's news, and the news that Miyazaki explained to Polygon that it is, quote, time to move away from the Dark Souls franchise. As president of From Software, I'm not completely denying the possibility of bringing back the franchise in the future. There could be someone else in my company who wants to work on a new installment, but we believe that the series will end after the 2 Dark Souls 3 DLCs. My heart dropped. My blood ran cold. And for a moment, I think I actually hollowed. Dark Souls players will know what I mean by that last part. Now, there is good news. There is talk of releasing remastered versions of Dark Souls 1 and 2, so that's definitely something to look forward to, as long as they do the remastering right. So it seems we may have reached the end of an era. Our beloved Dark Souls has lit its final bonfire, and now we watch it fade away into history, possibly never to be heard from again. But wait! Is this truly the end? Or is there more? In everything I've read, I've seen no mention of Bloodborne, a gloriously rich and very Souls-like game set in an entirely new world. Bloodborne was an absolute hit by keeping the best parts of what made Dark Souls great, but adding speed and multi-purpose weapons that unfolded for the right foe and closed up for another foe, depending on the situation. I can honestly say that I freaking adore Bloodborne. In fact, and some of you will hate me for saying this, I tended to play Dark Souls in a very Bloodborne sort of way. You know exactly what I mean by that. My shield got very little use, far less than the average Dark Souls only type of player. I think, truth be told, I might love Bloodborne a little bit more than Dark Souls. So is this move away from Dark Souls by Bandai Namco really a move towards the Bloodborne world? It's bloodlust, men turned to beast, decayed Victorian era opus, the real new focal point of Miyazaki? If this is the case, then glory, glory, hallelujah. Sorry, I won't do that again. Long live Bloodborne and its twisted hunters, beasts, and hidden Cthulhus. If this all means that another Bloodborne game is on its way, or in development, then that's an A-OK with me situation. Look, Dark Souls couldn't go on forever, so if the Dark Souls franchise is being replaced by a new Bloodborne franchise, that's very interesting because Bloodborne has an extremely rich lore in and of itself. And if Bloodborne is to replace Dark Souls as the new franchise, you know what? I can't wait to kill some beasts. Seriously, I know I sound like a broken record, but you guys have no idea how much your views, comments, and subscriptions mean to me. This channel was a form of therapy for me, but you guys just make it more rewarding than I ever thought possible, and I sincerely thank you for that. To my subscribers, you guys are the best. I didn't think anyone would ever subscribe to my channel when I started, and as we approach 600 subscribers, I'm just blown away and humbled. It makes me very happy to know that you guys are enjoying my videos, and it means the world to me. This is Rob for Games New to Me saying, you guys are the best. Thanks for watching, be good to each other, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, bye-bye.